Coffee with MarkZ, New Year's Eve chat December 31, 2024. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. MarkZ update some highlights by PDK not verbatim. MarkZ disclaimer. Please consider everything on this call as my opinion. People who take notes do not catch everything. And it's best to watch the video so that you get everything in context. Be sure to consult a professional for any financial decisions. Member. A good morning and Happy New Year's Eve to all. Member. Happy New Year to everyone. Hope 2025 is much better than 2024, which will go down as the year of anticipation. Member. Hey Mark, put on your red ruby slippers and click your heels together 3 times and repeat. We want our RV, we want our RV. Hey, it's worth a try. MZ. Iraq just agreed to join the global ASCUDA system for customs. A standardized international standard. This is important for fees ECT. This is big. Iraq is going fully international. Member. One would think Iraq needs an international currency with a better rate than. Member. The Iraqi Ministry of Finance has transferred around 450 billion dinars to the Kurdistan Regional Government's KRG bank account as part of the December salary payments for the region's civil servant. MZ. Completion of state employees' salary financing for December. They want us to know they did complete it, member. So did Iraq have an auction today? MZ. Yes, over $268 million. They said they would end auctions in 2024. We didn't know it would still go on the last day though. Member. I really hope it's the last one. Member. I don't mind the auctions. It means more dinar comes off the street, so the value can rise. Member. When the auctions end then we get a new rate? MZ. They are supposed to. It may take a few days without the new rate so they can let things stabilize. But then bam, we get a real effective exchange rate. At least that is what they have been telling us from Iraq. MZ, closing the electronic platform. What are the repercussions of this step on Iraq's economy? The underlying conversation everywhere in Iraq right now is, what happens? If the value changes, there will be no worries. Member. I wonder if they need an international rate before the big meeting with the WTO on the 17th. Member. I really hope the rate will be at least 1-to-1. Member. I will be happy with any rate on any currency. We are blessed to even be in this position. MZ. There was a lot of news out of Iraq overnight. 20 or so stories at least on ending the year, starting the new year, and the platforms. My takeaway is they're going to need the new value because of the new system. They have created this new system and now is the time to breathe life into it. In the coming days without auctions they're going to start operating like any other country with a standardized banking system. This is part of their white paper reforms. MZ. We are about to see a huge step for Iraq. Member. I hope Sadani will make his promise right at midnight Iraq time, and that the dinar will RV and give his people a happy new year. Member. I heard if things don't go by the 2nd of January 2025, then Sadani give them 1 week, until the 7th of January 2025, to resolve, then he takes over and makes a move? Is that correct? So, by the 8th of January 2025 things will happen? Member. Charlie Ward always said it goes on a Thursday but he didn't know which Thursday. I am ready for that Thursday to roll in. Member. Rumor floating around is Trump to change tax laws and make it retro to the 1st of January 25. That's why we RV after the end of 2024. Member. Any bank or bond chatter? MZ. Most of what I am hearing is people have appointments from January 2nd to the 7th or 9th. They are supposed to walk with dollars from their final contracts. They get 1%, then the tranching starts, payments. MZ. So these folks are traveling out of country for set appointments from the 2nd to the 9th. Member. Mark, are you being affected by the electrical grid outage in Puerto Rico? MZ. 90% of Puerto Rico is affected. I have backup and internet right now. Member. On New Year's Eve, an old Irish tradition is to open your door at midnight and let the old year out and the new year in. I think this year deserves the doors, windows and garage doors to be opened. Member. Here's to the best year ahead. The wait has been forever, but the rewards, oh boy. Member. Let's reign in 2025 with all things good and be blessed. The best is yet to come. Member. As we say goodbye to this year and welcome the new one, let's do it with a thankful heart. Let's start the new year with peace and faith. Member. MarkZ commend you staying positive day in and day out. Very difficult to do. Happy New Year. MZ. Thanks all, I am not scheduling a podcast tonight. Happy New Year as we close out 2024 and open a golden 2025. Member. See everyone in 2025. Member. Will you have a podcast tomorrow? If not, Happy New Year's to us all. The content in this podcast is for general and educational purposes only and not intended to provide any professional, financial or legal advice. Please consider everything discussed in MarkZ's opinion only. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com